Hi YouTube, Toaster Cat here with what is going to be my first ever video on this channel. I just barely got started into collecting manga. I've been reading it, watching anime for, I've been watching anime for all my life. Since I was a kid, you know, Yu Yu Hakusho, Naruto when that shit popped up. But reading it, maybe I want to say a good 7 years now. Maybe I started when I was like 13 or 12. And yeah, got really into it. I've owned manga before, but I was a kid. I didn't really take care of it. I think I bought that box set at Walmart where it had first volume of Dragon Ball Z, first volume of Bleach, and first volume of Naruto. Well, now I just barely got hooked. I've been collecting for about 2 weeks now. Since Christmas, I gave myself a little bit of money and I bought pretty much everything right here with that money. And yeah, it's different reading it and really having it in at your disposal, like your favorite chapter, your favorite whatever. And this video is basically just gonna be a start off point. I don't have a lot. There's tons of people on YouTube that have more, but this is kind of for my personal record. Like, this is where it all started. Soon I want to have a lot more, and hopefully if you guys can write them in the comments, maybe some cool manga to check out that has a few volumes only. Like, right now what I'm really into is 7 Deadly Sins. That only has, I think, 6 out or 5. So I'm going to totally pick that up. But let's just get into it. I'm going to give it my small reviews and shit. It shouldn't take that long. And here we go. So what I have here is all of Death Note. I went ahead and picked this up on the box set on Amazon for $60. It's still $60. I highly recommend picking it up. Death Note's amazing. I'm currently only to 5. Yeah, it's crazy. I have not read Death Note. I've not watched Death Note. Why? Because like Toonami, it kind of spoiled it for me. Flipping through channels, Death Note. Oh, so da stuff happens. I'm like, cool, that's cool. Where's the next episode? That was the final episode, kid. So after that, I never picked it back up. And I never knew the story. I never knew how amazing it was. So basically, if you're into like Sherlock Holmes-esque psychological battles where the main characters aren't fighting with weapons, with their fists, they're fighting with their minds, basically. No psychic powers or anything. There's some powers though, and it's pretty insane. If you're into that kind of stuff, take it out. If you're not into psychological battles and them outwitting each other, nah, don't check it out. But even if you don't like that, you should really check it out, because everyone will get mad at you if you haven't read Death Note. It's like the fucking norm on the internet of anime and manga. So I picked it up. $60 it's like steal. I'd say get it. And the reason why I'm only on 5, I was like chugging through it. Like, I read these 2 in like 2 days or like 1 day. And I got here was because Hunter arrived. And this right here, this has just started all. I only have 3 volumes right now. But the second one's coming in the mail. Should be here like in 2 days. And 5 through 20 should be here in a couple days, Act 2. I'll go ahead and do like manga haul or something to open it up for you guys so I can have more content on here. But this, when I read it a couple years back, like 5 years ago, I didn't really, I hadn't read enough or watched enough to understand just how great this manga is. Now I fell in love with the characters. I fell in love with Gon, Kurapika, Rio, and Killua, and like their journey. It's shown and done right. That's what I could say. Like, the feels, you get attached. It's gonna be a long journey, and you're ready for it. The only thing is, collecting it's kind of rough because the mangaka's gone on hiatuses several times. I think he's taken off like 7 years off his whole career. That kind of sucks, but at the same time, I'm happy with what we have. This is it from right here. I'll be reading this for a while. Well, when they come in. And this is something that I never thought I would like. Not into, like, my main characters having, like, rippling muscles, looking like fucking, what's his name from Yu Yu Hakusho, the main guy, Torodoro or whatever? I don't know his name. Toro or some shit like that? Well, it's the same guy. That's the same guy that did this. I'm not into that. Like the JoJo style characters, the Fist of the North Star. But this is different. Like, I feel like every volume of Toriko is like a little adventure. There's always something that's gonna happen, and I'm either gonna laugh, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna like awe at the greatness that is Toriko and his fucking muscles and biceps and demons. Like, he's just so good. I'm happy I picked it up. This is gonna be, I'm gonna catch up with it after I catch up with Hunter. Attack on Titan, honestly, I'm not really a big Attack on Titan fan. I just picked it up because I saw it on Amazon, and I saw that there's only 14 volumes, so I thought I'd catch up with it while it's still in the, you know, like 14 volumes isn't a lot compared to like 30 that's out right now for Hunter, and this has like 25. And then there's One Piece and fucking Naruto and Bleach that I want to get, but that's a big commitment already. And this is Shaman King. My friend gave me this. I'm probably not going to collect that. I loved it when I was a kid, but just doesn't do it for me anymore. That's it, guys. That's all my collection. It's puny right now, but pretty soon I want to get a lot. That's pretty much all I can say. I want to grow. And if you guys like it, go ahead and comment on some manga that just barely released or something that I could add to my collection. And that's about it. Feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, guys.